The great-grandmother instantly saw that the boy in front of her was not her descendant. It was actually the nanny's son instead. His character and temperament were exactly like their family's fine traditions. At first she thought it was all coincidence, but then she discovered the nanny wanted to send her son back to the countryside. The old master saw this and insisted on keeping him to work. However, when the nanny heard the fourth young master had just woken up, she immediately rushed back to make him shark fin soup and bird's nest. She thought everything was perfectly covered up, but little did she know, the girl had already noticed something. She was actually the youngest female professor 70 years ago, but during an accident, she died saving her son. After waking up again, she realized she had transmigrated into a girl with the same name 70 years later, and met her son and great-grandson again. However, the one giving her the biggest headache was this little great-grandson. Not only was he terrible at school, he also flirted with girls all around campus, which led one girl who liked him to mistake her as a love rival, pretending to bring her a cake, but really wanting to smash it in her face. The girl had already seen through her, so when she approached, the girl turned the cake back onto her face, and simply gave her a glance. That scared her into silence. Just then the boy received a call. His fourth brother was coming home. The girl immediately changed her target, thinking the fourth young master had potential. However, when the fourth young master returned, he was lazy and unmotivated, even faked a college diploma to deceive everyone. But the girl exposed him, and he instantly lashed out at her in anger. The nanny naively believed she was just the old master's savior. The fourth young master couldn't understand why everyone in the family listened to the girl, but one look from her, and he didn't dare say a word. That night the fourth young master got mad because the little girl was too noisy. He threw the cup at her. Luckily the nanny's son blocked it, but the nanny said that the fourth young master hit him well. When he tried to strike again, the girl stopped him. The fourth young master flew into a rage, saying she would pay the price for angering him, but the nanny's son stood in front of her without hesitation. Then the girl gave him a lecture. Scared, the fourth young master fell to the ground. The girl stepped on him and made him apologize. The nanny called for the eldest brother, but he said everything would follow the girl's orders. The girl calmly sat on the couch and began a countdown, telling him he had 10 seconds to choose to apologize. Only then did he reluctantly apologize. But the girl said time was up. He had already been kicked out of the family. Hearing the noise, the old master arrived. The fourth young master thought he would back him up, but after learning what happened, the old master furiously drove him out.